Ash was visiting with Misty, Brock, Tracy, May, and Max and Dawn when he saw an ad for a competition where the grand prize would benefit the winner in the Pokemon League. So Ash and his friends decided to enter it. Ash saw it as a big opportunity to become an even better Pokemon trainer. However, the competitions were very bizarre. In the first event, Ash and company had to do a belly flop contest into a pool filled with shampoo, and Ash was up first. So he climbed up to the top of the diving board. Switch.
He climbed up to the diving board. Once he got there, he looked down, 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 and he realized he was scared of heights. So he shivered with fear. And so, but he, being the idiot he is, he jumped anyway, doing a really bad belly flop, which landing into the pool of shampoo and hurting himself very badly. He was covered in scrapes and gashes and stab wounds. Continue.
Okay, and then everyone was like, "Yay, congratulations, you made it past round 1. So then you're like, okay, what do I have to do next? And then the head judge people said that now you're going to make your Pokemon fight people from another anime. And then like, what? So they take him to the room, and then just like, okay, who's my opponent? And all of a sudden, Death the Kid walks up.
Switch to her, behind you.
Meanwhile, Pikachu was a little worried about his trainer having been hurt so badly and so strangely by shampoo, and then realized that being breathed in there had somehow had something to do with knives. So Pikachu had a cold at the time and accidentally sneezed, electrocuting everything that was in the pool. And as we all know, knives conduct electricity, and there were some people who were, for some reason, swimming in the pool. And everyone who was in the pool was electrocuted, so that round was eliminated, and they had to postpone the first round for everyone else.
Switch.
So then Bash the Stampede comes in, and he apologizes for his brother Nana, saying, yeah, that was my fault, you know. But then, all of a sudden, Misty walks in, she says, you know what, I don't even get enough screen time, so, you know, I'm coming back in. And, you know, she sees Ash all battered and bruised and broken, and she's like, man, you're an idiot, what did you do this time? He goes, well, I dived into a pool of shampoo. She goes, what the heck are you doing that for? She goes, well, you know, they offered a big, huge prize of whatever currency we use in this area. What, do we use yen or
Switch.
So then Brock was over there saying, like, what should I use with Pokemon? And then he realized he would use his father, Brock Sampson, his best Pokemon ever. And thus he said, I choose you, Brock Sampson, who came out. And he was like, I have a knife, I will kill you all. And thus they were sitting there, and he was like, why are you in my anime when you're not even anime? And he was like, I am here because I am also animated, so I am also considered anime. Thus, there was Brock Sampson with Brock, and they were still there watching the pool of shampoo as shampoo died.
Switch.
And meanwhile, while all this was going on, Tracy was sitting there sketching everything, because even though he somehow knows everything about Pokemon, all he does is catch them. You know, all he does is draw. Seriously, man. He's sitting there. Oh, look at this, it looks exactly like Pikachu, but there's every Pikachu looks exactly alike, so it doesn't look like any of them.
Switch.
Meanwhile, flashback to earlier, Brock was hitting on some ladies in food suits getting ready for the shampoo dive. And he said, is that a mirror in your pants? Oh wait, I messed it up.
Keep going.
Then, after looking embarrassed for several minutes scratching his head, he got distracted by Nurse Joy, who was now fixing up Ash, who had been injured.
Okay, switch.
Getting back to Ash and Death the Kid, before they fought, Death the Kid made one remark. He said, Ash, there's something I must tell you. Your hat, it is unsymmetrical, and therefore it is made of fail. Ash, having a short temper, got angry at him and summoned Pikachu to fight, I lost my place. Desicid took out a Pokeball, and he summoned Shinigami-sama!
Switch.
Okay. So now the fight has begun, and then Pikachu just sort of standing there like, what? And then Shinigami's like, hello, minasan! And so, okay, Ash is like, Ash being his natural Pokemon, it's like, Pikachu Thunderbolt! And it's like, choo! And then Shinigami-sama gets someone electrocuted, and then he's just like, no! And, yeah. I don't know, and then Shinigami gets mad and is like, okay, you've done it, you freaking little yellow mouse! Shinigami, stop! And then he goes,
Switch. Yeah, pass behind.
Asymmetrical hair.
that looks stupid.
Anyway, Pikachu was very confused at this time, and decided to leave for a bit. And so using the Pokemon language, which is translated here, Pikachu called up to Darkrai, asking, what the heck is going on? What is this thing? And Darkrai came over and started talking to the Shinigami. Meanwhile, Ash is still getting treated and became part Pokemon because, well, Nurse Joy is used to treating Pokemon and started giving Pokemon medicine.
Switch.
So now that Ash is part Pokemon, he starts talking to Pikachu, and Pikachu says to him, you know, I honestly have no idea why the heck I'm still with you after all these seasons. And Ash is like, well, I mean, you saved me from those barrels, right? He's like, no, I was just hungry. I wanted to give myself some chicken or something.
Yuri is a guy. And then Charizard, he was like, look, I'm really into Godzilla. Came forth to fight for Pikachu because Pikachu wasn't fighting no more. So they like did a high five and he took over. Thus, he was ready to do for the next challenge because he had forgotten what they were doing in the first place because there was no longer a pool of shampoo that had died. And then they forgot the other second cartoon, which they were trying to figure out what that was. And they didn't even know what the second contest would be like because they was all talking about the second contest and they didn't know what was going on right now because they were saying like, you know, I just don't hear it. You put the ball and I was in the ball for 20 years. I didn't know what to do. And I was like, I was focused. And then I forgot the ball. I was like,
I can't compete with that.
You must try.
Do it! Okay, I'll try. Okay. So meanwhile,
Okay, go.
So, meanwhile, May was like, am I lowly? Somebody just told me I was lowly. What is lowly? So, she went to go find somebody who would know the secret mysteriousness of the lowly.
Switch. Meanwhile, back at the competition, it was Tracy's turn to dive off the board. Switch.
And then, when Tracy dived off the board, he fell and fell and fell. And when he landed into the pool of shampoo, he came out and was covered in bruises and ketchup. Oh, there was so much ketchup. Tracy fangirls went nuts. If there are any fangirls of Tracy.
Switch. Give it a good ending.
Alright. Tracy being very confused, figuring he'd already done it, he walked into the next room. Jessica and Shinigami were still there, kids fretting about, like, the room's disorder or whatever. And then he left Liz and Patty at Arby's. He had nothing better to do than just lie on the floor and mope. Then Shinigami-sama sees Tracy's like, you my next opponent? And then he's like, Tracy's like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, you're kind of weird. I fail at doing it. Then Tracy, I don't know, gets out a sketch pad and is like, I will draw you, like, this thing of death or whatever, and then Shinigami, I can't think of anything. My brain went dead. Okay, thank you. I can't think of anything.
And so the tournament was ended because most of the people, well, were seriously injured, and so it was declared unsafe. And so then the people left it, I guess.